Greetings, one and all. Welcome to the Late Show here on Loki's Mornings of Mischief. I am your host, Stone Cold Loki, and with me tonight is, of course, my co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Snow Dub. What is up, brother?
Skull and tuck and roll.
And
I'm back on the Friday night show. We took last week off, so it's been a couple weeks.
And I've got two more co-hosts here at the moment, and that is the little gremlin, the little green gremlin Snacks. What's up, brother?
Oh, you almost had it. Gator is a goblin.
He's a goblin, little green goblin.
He's a little green goblin.
How's it going, brother?
Oh no, it's going good. It's going good. It's a Friday. Yes, this definitely is a Friday.
It is. And of course, I fought the fall and the law won. We've got the little penguin Sheriff Punkwater. What's up, brother?
Punk Law is here. Punk Law is winning the day.
Yay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. You know, I migrated to Texas to stay warm, but dang, it's been a little hard the last couple of days, but I know we'll pull through.
Oh, what's it been in the 50s?
It has been in the 19s and the 20s.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cold. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, we're not built for infrastructure like that. I could freeze a pipe from my puppet hole.
It was like 75 here today.
You go back.
Oh, you lucky son bitch.
God damn.
Yeah.
I tell you who's not lucky, though. Did you see this shit with P. Diddy's lawyer? Snow, have you seen that yet?
I haven't been following the Diddy guy.
Yeah, it's because he did it because of what's his name, Kosh, getting sworn in at the FBI. He did it like simultaneously. As soon as he got sworn in, they was like, I'm done. I'm out.
So Alexander Rico is the lawyer that defended Osama bin Laden. Okay? This is the guy that quit the P. Diddy case. He defended the most hated man in America. Back when they tried Osama bin Laden, and he won't defend Diddy.
Oh man, there's gonna be so much good stuff. Like that Weinstein list is almost about to crack, and the internet's gonna be on fire that day.
You see, Al Qaeda. There was Al Qaeda money to be had, right? What has Diddy got? He's got a whole bunch of freaking stuff that's been seized. A lot of property's been seized. This is like, oh, okay.
Wait. Is that why I had the baby oil? Because everything's seized up.
Yep.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
So Pat, now that they've got cash, he can declassify that shit and force it out in the open, which happened just today. So now that cash is in there, which is why P. Diddy's lawyer was like, "Nope, I'm out."
Can't play ball with that FBI director. He could the previous ones, which tells you something about the previous administration.
Mm-hmm.
You have lawyers that can play let's hide the crime for the public so they don't know all the other players in this particular scheme and scam, you know?
Cash Money Patel. Let me say hi to everybody. Good evening, Pat. We've got Carlos Fish here. We've got a whole bunch of people over on the Rumbles. CPU Aggie, what's up, brother? Good evening. Big Dave K, what is up, man? Good evening. Adam Tribbett, what is up?
Adam Tribbett.
Gunny Brown, 23. It was 4 degrees here 2 days ago. Ooh.
Ouch.
No.
Ooh. That's cold there, Gunny. Sorry about that. Oh,
just a little bit. Gun Buddy, what is up? We've got Daryl the Derelict here. What is up, Daryl? Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the back tube, check that out. Absolutely wonderful channel.
Mm-hmm. Daryl the Derelict.
Marcus Felix in the house. What's up, Marcus? And we've got a whole lot of cotton. What is up? Oh, Scott Westbrook with a $5 super chat. Wish I could join you live tonight. but my back is killing me. I'll get you the replay in the morning, my friend. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, brother, so very much.
Yeah.
You don't have to when you're on the internet. You can lay it down.
Snow, you want to tuck and roll him?
No.
Scott is the man. I'm on my phone, so it's not that easy.
Oh, I'll hit the button. Just tuck and roll him. Just go and tuck and roll him.
Oh, skull and tuck and roll.
Mahogany Dry, what is up, brother? How you doing, Mahogany?
I'm doing great. I am doing wonderful. Celebrating. Got a chance to celebrate my mom's retirement after like 15 years and such. So
nice
celebration today. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, congrats!
Cool.
That's great.
No cuckoos in the stream. I don't know where the sock is, and the sock doesn't exactly like me.
Oh, where is the sock?
The guy behind the sock thinks I'm cool, but the sock don't think I'm cool.
I don't know. Gator was getting into it about the same nose job, tonight. And it got a little hot and heavy.
Oh, there was a bit of an insult battle.
There were some blows going back and forth, and I'm not just talking about the cold and sinus kind.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. There was definitely some blows going back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sounds like a Mike Roach party.
It was very much so.
He was mentioned.
I don't think he was, but now that you mention him,
maybe not in that context.
Mahogany, did you hear about the Diddy shit?
Diddy lawyer? I heard it vaguely. I heard that he basically his lawyer just gave up and just like
Alexander Rico. As soon as Cash Patel got sworn in, Alexander Rico said that in good conscience he could not defend P. Diddy in his case. Right now, if you don't know, Alexander Rico defended Osama bin Laden when it was United States versus Osama bin Laden.
Hold on a second. Wait, what?
Yes. So Alexander Rico defended the most hated human being in America at the time in United States versus Osama bin Laden.
But the diddler is where he's drawing the line.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't do this in good consciousness. I cannot do this.
Now we have to question what's going to be disclassified, right? What's going to be disclosed to the public now that Cash Patel may or may not disclose. And it's just like, oh, okay, well, it's so heinous that this guy wants to drop out. What the heck is behind the creepy oily door?
Oh yeah, CPU Aggie. Did you not hear about this? Oh yeah. Alexander, look up Alexander. I believe it's
there's like some dark humor by the way here. So
Alexander L. Rico, I believe.
You were totally fine stepping up to bat for the man who gave us one of the darkest days in American history.
Apparently,
that's fine to defend, but when it comes to the craziness behind the Hollywood and the music industry, one of the biggest moguls, one of the biggest corrupted moguls in the Hollywood and music industry, that's where you draw the line.
So, oh yeah. He was like, "No, baby, I don't do baby oil. We don't do that."
But the man responsible for having the World Trade Center fall in September 11, 2001, that's okay then, right?
I mean, what happens in a cave party is one thing, and what happens at a Diddy party is another.
I guess there weren't enough baby oil back then, huh?
I mean, it's so it's probably what's not been disclosed. And you just saw like, if I could defend them if all this BS stays behind the curtain, right? So if someone's gonna open up the curtain, I'm out of here. That's what I'm thinking, and I'm just curious to see. I don't know what it is. It's just like we're just waiting to see the Wizard of Oz.
The logic here. I'm just trying to piece the logic. Okay.
Oh, the optics are bad.
Yeah, we're waiting to see the man behind the curtain.
Apparently, he's too slippery. Thank you, Carlos Fish.
We'll see.
Thank you, Carlos.
Yeah. We thought the Slick Willie era was over.
No, they thought the Slick Rick era was over.
Dude, every time I think, man, I have seen
I
and
could
heard
not
it
have
all.
sexual relations with that woman. Oh, you're talking about someone else other than Hillary. Oh, yes, I did.
Yes, Snackstein.
Whoa. I was just there for the beach. That was a nice island.
Mm-hmm.
You
know, Weinstein used to deliver his films to the White House, to the Clintons back in the day, like by hand. He'd take them over there.
We're gonna see the freaking list and all that stuff.
You mean to tell me I still can't get over that? I still can't get over it. You know, Weinstein, you know, Harvey decided, everybody decided it was up when all that came out about the cancer counts and stuff. Everybody was against Harvey, despite the fact that despite the fact that you had some of them calling Harvey God during award season, by the way.
It was weirdly they called him the freaking Punisher. I'm just like, why are they calling it? That's a weird thing to call someone.
Because Dick Durbin, I believe it's Dick Durbin, is in charge of that portion of intelligence, and nobody could overrule him if the FBI director didn't. And the FBI director is now Kash Patel, who can overrule him and say, well, yes, actually, in fact, we are going to give you the list.
Yeah, we're going to give everyone the list so everyone knows people who are dirty or potentially morally, I want to say gray, but let's be honest. It's like, it's so gray, it might as well be black as freaking sin.
Snack, I gotta say, it's just like I say, man. Harvey doing all this weird itch, and yet it's his former personal assistant that gets off scot-free. Her hands are clean, basically. You know?
Oh no! She paid her dues.
Oh, this
she paid her dues. She made The Acolyte, the worst fucking Star Wars show ever that will go down in history as the power of one, the power of two, the power of no one watching. So her career was absolutely axed.
The power of two, the power of many.
Hold on, guys.
That was basically the casting couch mantra right there.
You guys are diminishing the power of failing upward. If you are so good at failing upward, you know what you get good at? Failing even more.
And I look at Rose Tico. I mean, she's done amazing. Yeah. Exactly.
What do we get? We get that one skinny girl from the freaking Hunger Games.
And like I said,
some freaking crazy
yeah. You know what the funny part is? In this industry, sometimes you got to go downward. You got to go down to go upwards.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Speaking of couches.
You know I'm right.
Daryl is like, hey Mac, what's up, my Denzel?
Sir, you want me to get off the couch?
I can't deal with this.
You know, where is Rudolph? Because I want to hear somebody call Mac the beautiful black man.
Shelly, where are you?
Anthony Weinstein, this couch is black.
I'm
just saying, you know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right.
Well, I mean, we were talking earlier about some people got hit for calling her the assistant, blah blah blah. I think just labeling her as the accomplice might I don't know, be
you do kind of need like
the evergreen label.
Yeah,
I love that, Carlos. That's brilliant. Blowing job security by taking it to the private sector.
Carlos, you deserve a round of applause. You deserve a round of applause. That was brilliant. I love that.
I mean, I understand why he has her as a assistant, because if you want to screw over women, who better than a lesbian, right?
Claude, what's up? What's up, brother? Good evening, Claude.
I mean, Pat S ain't entirely wrong. Basically, the first Black Women Federation of Planet.
We all know who that was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that freaking Oh, what's her name with the freaking tooth
Running
gap?
for
and
Stacy.
the one who could use 70 pounds of weight loss.
Oh, you mean like
No. Try like 100 pounds. Dude, she looked like the Death Star in Star Trek. I really thought it was a space station. That's no space station.
She got beaten out.
Stacey Abrams.
By the way, she got beaten out in Georgia.
70
That's
pounds.
impossible, man. No woman could be that big.
100
you know
pounds,
what? I think you're right.
Look okay.
We're caught in her fucking gravity. Full engines, full reverse. Yeah. Anyway,
she was so smug about being like the president of the planet of the Earth. I was just like, oh, cool. That's not telling at all. It's all high and mighty too.
Well, she lost the governor twice, I think, if I remember right.
Did she?
Oh yeah. She lost twice. She said the first one it was
twice. Mm-hmm.
It was miscount or
wasn't she like the mayor or something?
She denied the election the first time, and then after that, after 2020, she lost again, and she couldn't be an election dyer this time because So
people don't like people like that.
She got blown out, and not in that way though.
You gotta give us the signal when you're giving the double entendre, the triple entendre, and when you're just trying to. I feel like you've gotten so lost between the entendres that we don't really know where we are anymore.
Someone sent me a message the other day and said, Loki, you're really insensitive about people's weight. And I said, no, I'm not. Because you know what? If you're big, and there's a difference between like, I'm big, and then there's like, holy fuck, how do you still walk? And Whoopi Goldberg in season 3 of Picard looked like a moon. She looked like a giant moon pie. I mean, she was big. I was like, damn. Stacey Abrams in Star Trek, holy shit. She looked like the Death Star. I was like, here's your Star Wars, Star Trek crossover that you always wanted. There's a difference between a big person who is big, and holy shit, what have you been eating? Because I mean, I eat 3 meals a day. There's a difference between like, okay, you eat 3 meals a day. I have a bowl of cereal in the morning. I have a decent lunch. I try and have a healthy dinner. And then there is, oh my God, I had 4 bags of Doritos today, 2 pizzas, 20 Diet Cokes, which doesn't help you because you just put like 10,000 carbs into your body. There's a difference between those two things.
When they have a sit down and they engorge three meals, a normal person would have 1 entree, but they have 3 entrees and dessert.
Yeah.
And I don't gorge that much. But
what is up, Spencer? Good to see you.
Excuse me, Spencer. What?
I want to eat diet.
Oh shit.
Are you saying Diet Coke's on diet? What the fuck?
What I'm saying is, what you're saying is, the ghost of Jackie
it's not the Diet Coke that gets too bad. It's
one of these days, Whoopi. One of these days, to the moon.
Are we talking about fat bitches again?
Oh, what is up?
Coming in hot, like a.
We're talking about that rapper lady who was trying to sue the Uber driver.
Actually, we were talking about Whoopi Goldberg and Stacey.
Yeah, we're talking about Whoopi Goldberg.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if they had ordered an Enterprise, they might have picked them up.
I think.
I don't think she would fit in the Enterprise.
Even the Enterprise couldn't do that. I mean, Captain, I'm giving her all she's got. The tractor beam will not hold.
Enterprise. We can't pick you up.
MC morbid obesity. Yeah.
Data's like, Captain, I do not believe the current structural integrity of the Enterprise can withstand the exact tidal forces that the tractor beam will inhibit on that. And you're like, okay, Data, shut up. No, we understand.
No, what it is there's
recorder eyes like 2 to beam up. You'd be like, doo. We have a problem. We can't beam up that much mass.
I think what the issue is, you said 8 pizzas, and so that's like, am I beaming up a person or pizza? Because it might get spliced in pizza.
Freaking that rapper chick, man, you put her on the Enterprise, she'd cause a warp core breach or something.
Yeah. She's
Claude Parrish, I'm overweight, but nobody is paying me to watch me do anything. Can't these millionaires hire a consultant to whisper, "You're mortally obese" in their ears?
I was just thinking. I'm just thinking about that woman who was suing the Lyft driver. I think she was a part of that body positivity booty break that Snow Duck plays all the time.
Actually, she had a rap concert at the beach, but half the crowd was pissed because they didn't get a tan.
Take it easy, Daryl. Good night, brother.
And the other half were trying to push her back into the water because
like a whale.
Yes, Mark, you are right. She was in season 2. Because Picard goes back and meets her
but the water jumped
younger,
out.
thinner self.
I think that's a whale.
Right.
Everybody think that was a whale that got up. That was a whale and ended up on the beach.
I still think they should do it like the old days and just pack her full of dynamite.
I'm just saying, if your knees look like they're like a fat person's belly,
Spencer,
you might need to lose some weight.
There's legit a clip of her during a show where she stands up and it's like,
see a joke.
She tries to bend down and then she loses her balance because she's got she's an unbalanced person.
That was just a clip, Loki. The rest of the story, there was like 6 people downstairs that died.
Yeah.
Wait,
if
really?
you need like
on the what's that show? The
right,
Breakfast Club or whatever.
What?
From the earthquake.
Wait, what? Oh.
I see her like jump across the water like Free Willy, Michael Jackson playing in the background.
So apparently she was on the Breakfast Club and she was mad that she was upset that she had to sit in a normal person's chair. So they brought over like a section of the like the couch sectional over to the desk so she could sit down on it. And then she was upset that they didn't have breakfast.
If you need multiple mirrors to see your hoo-ha, it might be time to call Jenny Craig. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
holy crap. Okay, we got something from Spencer. Spencer, I'm going to send you an invite. If you want to hop up here, you're more than welcome to come on here.
I have never talked to Spencer in person.
Spencer's one of the coolest people you're ever going to hang out with, talk to.
Spencer's pretty cool. I've talked to him before.
Oh, y'all talked to him. I never did, though.
My
goodness. I'm a puppet.
What do you got against Spencer? My goodness, Malkini.
No, I never talked to him. I never went on stream.
Yeah, and why aren't you on talking terms with him, man?
I am, but I just never went on stream with him before, though.
Hey, Snowed Up, can you see this?
Kind of.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that. Yeah, this clip. Yep.
Is that the new?
Wasn't this like the day before or day after the lift?
So is that the new Biggie Biggs? Is that
that's
the
the
Biggie Small Biggie Biggs? Smalley Biggs. Sorry, Smalley Biggs.
Thank you, Spencer.
that's a BBW right there. It's
the notorious BBW.
Yeah.
I love literally everyone on the panel, but I avoid Makni because he's good at drawing white bears.
No way!
I hate him for it.
Wow, Spencer. That's how it is.
That's brilliant. I love it.
I mean, that's exactly why I'm on this show.
Was that Lift? Yeah, that was the Lift chick.
That was the Lift. Yeah, that's the lady who is like, yeah, she can't fit in my car or my tires. I'm like, well, yeah, I wouldn't want her in my car. No, she would not fit in my car. A big car.
I don't know. I just, you know what? I grew up. Here's the deal, and this is the crazy thing that gets me. I was a little fat kid when I was a kid until I got into junior high and I sprouted. I was a little fat kid and I got picked on all the time. I had to decide to do something about it and not be that way. I had to be like, no, I want to play football. I want to do this. I want to do that. I had to get in the pool. I had to do laps. I had to do all kinds of shit. It was like the training thing for Rocky III, where Apollo takes him and trains him. I was running on the beach. I was in the pool. I was doing all that. I made a decision not to be 300 pounds. that's your choice. You have to do that, and
Yeah.
but that's your choice.
Rocky 3 is good, but I want to be Rambo 3 fit.
And Shelly's back.
Myself for a minute.
What the hell happened? What?
Huh? What?
Still a little hot.
He's not back yet, but he'll come around. Anyways, what were we talking about?
We were talking about Diddy.
Diddy what?
Diddy Mao. Diddy.
Oh, Diddy Mao.
Diddy Mao. No, Diddy Slick Diddy.
Yeah. Oh no,
Baby
you
old.
too cool.
Baby
No
old Diddy.
so brother. No so brother. You too cool.
What did the shitty walk?
Welcome to Shitty Walk, home to Shitty Chicken.
Also shitty pork. You want shitty pork?
Gosh damn Mongolians.
We got show. She Wong Ming was she was.
Yes, Adam. Yes. Go outside. Don't play in traffic. You'll be fine.
If you play in traffic, don't cry when you get hit.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And if you skinned your knee and went back inside, you got your ass beat for it.
Rub some dirt in it.
Yeah,
Go outside. Go outside. That just made me think of one of the best lines in any movie ever.
Yeah.
When Red Foreman walks into that apartment and says, "Bitches leave."
Yes. Bitches leave.
Go outside and touch grass for Christ's sake. Well, Shooty, we all did, and now look what happened.
It would have been perfect if he would have kneecapped Homeboy and then been like, dumbass. Oh shit! But he wasn't Red Foreman yet.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
that was quite a few years before Red Foreman.
What the hell happened to the revival? And everyone goes silent. That
Like
70s
that
show.
80s show or whatever.
Not the 80s show, but the
90s show.
That 90s show.
Oh yeah. Sorry, they skipped a decade. Yeah.
Now it's the 90s show where they're the parents.
I watched the pilot episode and it was just like, hey,
can you fly, Bobby?
it seemed like the same formula that they tried to do with Girl Meets World, but Girl Meets World at least lasted a couple seasons on Disney Channel, I guess.
Also, it was on Disney Channel. It was a Disney Channel show. I have to say it had that aura in writing because it had that funding.
Yeah, Carlos.
So.
Take it easy, Mr. Fish.
Mr. Fish.
Good night, Mr. Fish.
No, Mr. Fish. I expect you to pry. Anyway.
Now I want to know what idea I gave him. So let me know later.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
You know what? You said that there is nothing like a good fish fry. I mean, since you brought it up.
No, there's plenty of things like a good fish fry. What about a good chicken fry?
No, man. Man, you have never been to a freaking down home southern fucking fish fry, okay?
I don't know. I don't know.
I've been to them.
What the hell was that chicken place in Fort Worth and Dallas that had the it's like a pressure cooker fryer combo.
Pressure cooker fryer combo?
Yeah, it's like a fryer, but it's also a pressure cooker, and they cook their chicken in it.
I don't want to say you can't do both those methods at the same time because you actually can't, but
well, that's what they were doing. They were doing like a pressure cooker fryer combo thing. Brewster's, that's what it was. Brewster's chicken. So when I was still driving a truck in Fort Worth, every Wednesday there was a Brewster's Chicken on my route right around lunchtime when I was doing deliveries. They had a foot-long sandwich that was like hot, spicy popcorn chicken with Colby Jack cheddar and bacon. And holy shit, was that a sandwich?
That sounds nice.
That sounds good. Yeah. It's like I'm still trying to get my head around to like using a slow cooking method and a traditionally fast cooking method.
Well, maybe do the
pressure cooking is meant to speed up a slower like a simmering, but it's meant to like speed up that process. And then
maybe you pressure cook it and then you just sear it off at the end with a nice crisp.
Yeah, that's what you would do. Yeah.
I mean, it's like when you
wouldn't do it at the same time, though. You wouldn't do it at the same time. Okay.
Oh, I don't know if they were doing it at the same time. I just know that was their thing was like, the only pressure fried chicken, pressure cooked fried chicken and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Whatever they were doing, they were the only ones who were doing it. Nobody else had tried to do that yet.
Yeah. Okay. So you would braise it and then you'd bread it and then you'd fry it. Okay. What?
Oh, it was just Ironcaster has entered the chat.
Ironcaster, did you buy tickets to Jux? G-Quacks.
You know, it was funny. I showed that. It was funny earlier this week. I dropped.
Mackie, did you watch Gundam?
No.
No. Okay.
Why not?
No, it was no. I saw Ironcaster. Ironcaster hearted a post that I made on the Loki chat, and it was a trailer for Johnny Storm and Ben Grimm for Marvel Rivals, and I said that, you know what, if Clobby was still here right now, he would be just like over the moon, because it was just like, it was so authentic to Ben Grimm, and I was like, damn, that just kind of teared me up a bit.
Yeah.
Spencer knows everybody.
Ironcaster is the man.
Ironcaster knows everybody. He is the son of Culture Casino.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He's the custodian of the mech pit.
Oh.
The grower of beards.
Yeah.
Grower of beards, yep.
Yeah.
Common Rider bros. I didn't know Spencer liked Common Rider.
I just want
Common Rider.
I just want my Common Rider fruit snacks.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to see Kamen Rider Black in theaters, but I ended up watching it just on like Amazon. It was fine.
Hopefully, Ironcaster's still getting funds together to help rebuild the puppet hole.
You mean Le Puppet Hole?
What the hell happened to the puppet hole?
Le Puppet Hole
got burned down in the LA fires.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought El Perro burned it down.
Like, kind of did.
You think it would be? You think it would? That would actually make sense, but no.
Oh, you see, the Santa Ana Winds was good cover. We couldn't. There
was a dog seen with a gas can, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah, I think he did fart a little.
Well, not only that there was some evidence of some dog poop near where the fire started. So, yeah.
That little shit.
It's peril.
Yeah.
I mean, most dogs were trying to rebuild the fire hydrants. He was actually trying to empty them.
He thought Mexican Iron Man was in there, but it turns out,
It's true.
Why would Mexican Iron Man be there?
I'm just joking.
He heard he was going to California for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Well, Mexican Iron Man heard that California was going to go on fire, and he was like, "It's about time." No, I'm joking.
Oh, I'm sure he would have said that.
I'm sure he would have said that. I'm sure he would have said that. He would have said a small prayer to the normal people in California, but the rest of the crazies, they can Well, they can work hard and rebuild.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it would humble them. Maybe, fingers crossed. I know it's not humbling Gavin Newsom, who is going to probably gobble up a whole bunch of land.
Mm.
I don't remember any of that in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I mean, I was like 6 when we lived there. So
Yeah.
you know it's kind of funny though, because
I
you know
miss
how
San Diego a little bit.
every now and then YouTube will just randomly put up old videos, or like you haven't watched anything for a little while, and so the algorithm is just. That's not a Santa Ana, that's a Fana.
and who's ready to see a little Mexican Iron Man drinking a pan of soda? Skull! Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Next time I want some Fanta, 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 Fanta.
But like, I had a pineapple Fanta earlier. My pineapple on pizza.
I was thinking about that. I'm sorry. I was thinking about that. I was like, I know. I saw a big can of Fanta at like Dollar Tree. I was like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I grab drinks at the Dollar Tree.
You know, one day I'm gonna get a can of all the different flavors of Fanta, and then just do it like a kid and pour them all in the same cup and see how it tastes.
Yeah.
But yeah, but you know how like YouTube will, like,
No.
But anyway, like, remember when Key and Peele did the sketch, like the interpreter and the angry stuff, and then there's where he actually was.
Oh, Obama's black interpreter.
But like, there was a point in time where he actually did do a speech with Obama, actually, like 15 years ago.
Yeah, and there was the juxtaposition where Obama actually got a little hot and
he was like, cool down,
cool down. Collar, and then he's like, "Whoa, dude, calm down."
Yeah, but somewhere in there, like 15 to 20 years ago, one of his jokes was like, California's so dry and hot, somebody needs to do something about it. It's been too long. It's like, if he's making jokes about that 15 years ago, and now we're having this, it's like everybody was aware. You can't play dumb.
Well, it's never been like a new thing. It's been like that since like forever.
But no, it's not a new thing, except for it's been so poorly managed. It kind of makes me think of, well, Loki would know about this, like in Houston when Harvey hit, like all the floodplains that had been shifting for the last 5 or 6 years, like the tax day floods, like we're getting the 200-day flood like every time it rains. No, you dumb people, you've been building over all the marshes. You've been just completely taking away all the stuff, and the same thing, similar in California, it's like you have no water and you're not putting anything into the system. Like eventually the system will not work.
Well, they've been managing for it to be drier, and unfortunately they haven't been managing. They've been managing to make that problem worse, but they haven't been managing to make the freaking forest, all the deadwood. They haven't been cleaning up the deadwood, which is
it's like
obviously proved freaking fatal. But
like the Attic Satsuma Dam that I don't think actually broke, but well, they were scared because it's when Harvey came along, it had been there for quite a while, and the Army Corps of Engineers had kind of said it probably should be rebuilt sooner than later because they weren't sure.
You pay the highest taxes in the nation. Why do you need to hire freaking national freaking foresters to clean up the freaking forest? That is there's a lot of forest in California.
Yep.
That's a lot of wood to burn.
Yep.
And I'm just saying, it happens like every other year. There's like a decent sized fire in California.
Well, it's like if you don't manage it, entropy will take over.
Yeah, it's like
Redwood Forest.
Those big ass fires are gonna be not so big ass fires, and then they'll be easier to freaking put out. Imagine that.
I mean, how else are they going to keep their voters paranoid? And
the Redwood Forest is actually fireproof. The Redwood Forest has gone through so many fires because they're literally thousands of years old that they don't catch fire. Everything up burns around them, but they survive. So that just shows how long fires have been going on in California.
Trees that are living are harder to catch on fire because they're full of water.
Yeah.
The trees that are dead on the forest bottom and whatnot that need to be cleaned up, those catch on fire because they're dead and they're dry and they're kindling. Yeah.
I mean, yep.
Trees burn, they're dead. That's true. Yes.
It's not just the brush that catches fire; it's the tumbleweeds.
Or snow dub, you know, snow dub getting a chubby that somehow catches fire, you know.
Well,
so,
thinking. Or puff, you like that California grass?
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of fire, man. That's what you have to go see a doctor about.
Okay, Jolly.
On the late show.
Jolly. Okay, Jolly.
He's at the strip club, so I don't know.
Hey, man.
no,
got weed.
But fires like that only happen when Mike Roach rubs his stick together with somebody.
It's called a sword fight. Or jousting.
Exactly.
It's called a friction burn.
It's called friction burn. That's how you make s'mores.
It's called a brontosaurus hug.
You make s'mores.
Lightsaber duel.
Duel of Fates. The dick of Fates.
Dick, big 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 dick, dick.
It's like Sir John Fallister in Cyberpunk, except it's not really that effective.
Thank you, Magny. Now I'll be singing Dick song all fucking night.
You're welcome.
Great, now we all got dick on our mind.
Yes, sir.
It's just what we want on the late show. Yeah, I'm surprised Mike Rogers in here.
Spread the blue oyster.
I was like, I don't see Mike. I don't see Alf. I don't see Alf in here.
I think that's what Cole Casino's alarm plays when he wakes up. Dick, big dick,
Alf's
big dick.
prepping for his show later on.
Big dick, 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 big dick, 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 big dick, 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 dick.
I am not high enough for this.
I know. Oh God! And speaking of, I gotta get a refill. I'll be back in a minute. Snowed up. You're in charge.
Hi.
Oh yeah, leave me with a bunch of dicks. That's how it is.
Hey, you could have been surrounded by assholes.
I don't know what's worse, to be honest. I mean, dicks or assholes. Neither one sounds very much fun.
I mean,
better.
We're not stick figures. We're not stick puppets. We don't have to go into that conversation.
I mean, as long as the assholes keep firing, though.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes.
You're supposed to make us part 2, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Right. I don't
know how.
History of the world part 2.
But here's the thing.
Half the cast dead.
It's like the time they should have like gave us the Spaceballs part 2 was during like the Phantom Menace. Like Attack of the Clones, like roundabout then. They should have gave us Spaceballs part 2. That would have been freaking like pristine, you know. But I think it's too little, too late right now. I'm not saying
John Candy's gone. Joan Rivers is gone. If I'm not mistaken, one of the other actors gone. Rick Moranis doesn't do anything anymore. So I mean, most of your cast ain't gonna come back.
I'm all about that, but it's just like,
Hell,
yeah.
I'm still waiting for History of the World Part 2. Okay?
Exactly. I want to see those Jews in space, right?
I mean, but then again, it's Mel Brooks's humor. He's like, "Hey, I know what? We're gonna make this movie about the history of the world, but we're gonna call it History of the World Part 1 and never make a Part 2."
Hey, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
The Inquisition.
That's a great
Goonies 2 that's being written right now.
surprise.
You think
Faithful loyalty to the Pope.
They got to have a cameo of just about everybody from the original Goonies in order to make that movie work.
Yeah.
Goonies too, isn't that what Goonergate was?
I was gonna say, are they gonna make it for modern audiences and have Melanie Mac? Never mind, sorry.
Right.
Oh God, Melanie Mac again.
Goonies for the modern audience. I don't see
Well, if they play it smart, they'll bring all the main kids back as the parents, and they'll have a small role in the beginning and ending of the film, and then they'll focus in on a bunch of new kid actors.
Yeah,
that's what I suspect.
I mean, they could have done that instead of doing the. I mean, maybe the cast for what was that Star Wars show that the Skeleton Crew? They could have used those kids and done that instead of. Since everybody said that was Goonies in space, right?
it was kind of Goonies. Yeah,
I didn't watch
I don't know
it.
who watched it, but
yo ho ho ho! I somehow watched it. Anyways,
I haven't watched it since.
I watched the first episode or two.
I
stopped watching after Ahsoka.
It was actually the Goonies in Space show was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually pretty good. But here's the thing: you had the Acolyte that freaking boogered the crap out of it. It's like the
thing is,
Boba Fett and Mandalorian season 3.
Well, the thing is, Snacks, is that like you just said, like stuff like what you said with Skeleton Crew and even with Andor, they're good shows, but nobody watched them because of how bad of a track record Disney Soy Wars has been on.
They fucked up. They fucked up with Mando season 3 and Boba Fett. After that, there was just too much damage to recover.
They fucked it up like a bantha.
Honestly, Boba Fett, I kind of. I understand, and I understand it is bad. I do kind of like it though.
No. What I'm saying is, what I was saying about Skeleton Crew and Andor is that I heard those are good shows, but nobody watched them because of the stank of Disney Star Wars on Disney Plus. Basically,
yeah.
They put the stank on it.
It ruined whatever potential those shows had for viewership and such like that.
Well, and not that I want to go into the, I know Spencer and some of you have talked about it ad nauseum on some of the channels, but with the way Disney Plus lost a lot of memberships and paid supporters in the last quarter anyway, that's when some of these shows were released and people weren't around to even watch them anymore. I mean, but.
Oh God, Obi-Wan. Oh, that was another one. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, the Kenobi show. That's what I was
Fuck,
saying.
don't remind me, awesome one.
Jesus.
How's that Riva lightsaber? Is it still making
I still see Riva action figures for sale.
But here's the one thing about that, and I learned this from Zax, I remember, and a few other people a few years ago, but when they were talking about the studio, the volume, right? The reason that there were only 2 people ever that could come in contact on the Obi-Wan, and why it was a 360 kind of soundstage studio where you can have 2 or 3 people in this tight group setting. So like you could have other filmed things. That's why when they were being chased, they could never be caught because they weren't actually in the same place together. Like and I really do think they use some of that on the Lord of the Rings in some of the studios they built for Amazon. And it's not confirmed, but they did talk about a 360 mock-up for the sea scenes, on the boats, on the raft. So like all this money that went into these like state-of-the-art studios that you could only put like 2 people on, and you lost all the interaction and all. Then they went into trying to do all the CGI and all this jazz, and I don't know. It's. I thought we learned in the 80s that just because you could do something doesn't mean it was a good idea or worth investing money into, except for like maybe the blow.
Well, here's the big thing. Well, here's one of the worst things about Rings of Power, though. What you're saying, Bonk, is that all of that good production value, all that work that went into the setting, the sets, and everything, all that is wasted on how awful the writing is.
Well,
you know,
yeah, it's like
good material's gone to waste.
Well, I mean, in the same way that I know that Loki was dragged through and Ironcaster were dragged through the mud having to watch the Halo.
Oh, don't remind me. I had forgotten about that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Halo show. Wait, what Halo show?
So,
fine.
But what I'm saying is I willingly went and watched the Borderlands movie because I just wanted to see how trash it was.
Wait, there's a Borderlands film?
Yeah,
what?
But the thing is the production values like.
How about that Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, but like they were all sharing, and then some other show, they were all in Hungary, and they were all sharing like different quarries, so where they were setting up and breaking down, and all sitting at the same lunch tables, talking and sharing stories. But like some of the stuff they did for the backgrounds, and some of the stuff they really, the set crews did a lot of great work. It's just. The stars that were supposed to shine did not. Yeah, like you said, the production value gets lost.
What killed the originality of the movies and everything was the loss of DVD sales. A lot of movies were able to make their budget back with the sales of DVDs after the movie was out. Now that streaming took over, now the big Hollywood producers, they don't want to throw their budget on anything that they know can make them money, so that's why they keep going the sequel route.
Halo in a nutshell.
Is that Halo or Ahsoka? I can't tell.
That's Halo.
I don't remember Motorcycle and Halo.
I was running to the.
This is Mrs. Mullet.
Oh,
the star of Halo.
Right, the 80s, right?
Y'all cannot make a good. I was like, y'all just can't. Y'all just so afraid to make a good-looking Asian chick. Can we just get a good-looking Asian chick in media? I'm just
no. What you need to do is you need to make the forehead as big as possible. Make sure you pick out the person with the most beady eyes, and and if she's got hair on the side of her head, clop that right off, and then put the other side. Make sure it's like really like tight cornrows.
And they managed to find the one Asian without persuasion.
Also, like when you're doing the hair and makeup, make sure you like throw some dirt on there, but make it like really like slimy, like sheen, so it glares on the. It's just like the whole production. Like
it's amazing.
Nowadays, it's like you don't want to make people look pretty. You just want to make them look gritty.
Yeah, but
that. I'm
Rose
like,
Tico, you just like you get somebody like Rose Tico, and that's just a damn crime. Because Karen Louis Tran is a lovely woman. I'm just saying, damn, huh?
Well, here's
Well, if you uglify them in the makeup booth and you put a potato sack on them, and then you have them like do uninspiring thing, and you tell them to not work out, actually gain some weight, it's stuff like that. It's just like, oh, what look are we going for? Are we trying to grotesque people? Because that's what we're getting. Here's what he said at the beginning of the show.
Here's a question, and I think this probably been said, or maybe somebody's figured this out, but I feel like a modern audience is really to a quote Western audience because we get a lot of all the K-dramas and all the Asian persuasion, all the stuff that's flooding our market, our streaming service, like Netflix is filled. They're all filled with all the K-dramas and all the Asian Eastern
K-dramas, Punkwaddle? I didn't know that.
Well, the point is, it's they're becoming way more popular. And I have friends who were talking about this 3 or 4 years ago because it's better entertainment. They're made to look like, you know, beautiful people, and their stories have much more.
Speaking of beautiful people, we need a bantha break.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bantha.
You said clip. I forget I'm on the fucking internet sometimes.
Yes! Look at me!
Like a bantha.
Like a bantha.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
No one's seen that in a long time.
No.
Like I said, I like the Book of
Poor
Boba Fett.
X-Wing.
I understand it's bad, but
I'd like to answer Adam Trivett's question. My current favorite is the Patriot, Mel Gibson.
I bet you nobody here can guess what Stand-Up's favorite movie is.
Goonies.
Oh my God! Now there are two of them.
It's
Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman.
It's a movie. It's about it's an adjective. It's kind
Are
of.
you about to say something?
No, I'm just gonna keep saying it.
Oh, do you know how
Well, that's a
pissed
good
he
movie.
was
It.
last Monday when me and Zero axed the thing out of movie history? Do you know the kind of phone call I got after that? The what the hell phone call I got after that?
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Loki, you can't just erase the greatest movie of all time.
Fuck you.
What movie did you pick over that? I can't remember.
Alien.
Oh God, what was it? Jurassic Park.
I thought it was Alien. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was
Jurassic
Alien.
Park?
Yes, it was Alien.
It was Alien
Yeah.
or Jurassic Park, one of the two. I can't remember.
Something
Oh, it was
like
Jurassic Park. It was Jurassic Park. And yeah, bullshit.
Da-na-na-na-na,
Yeah.
fuck the
Fucking
thing.
dinosaur movie.
Da-na-na.
I mean,
Hey,
I wanna watch somebody get beat up
visually,
about it.
that no one had ever done anything like that visually before.
Same with the
Ever.
thing. Same with
I
the
understand that. I understand that. But this is what I had to take into consideration, and this is what you have to understand.
thing. Right.
John Carpenter would still be fine without the thing.
Not necessarily.
He would, because the thing was at the time a financial failure,
Yeah.
and that kind of threw him off track as far as his movies went.
How
But-
dare you call Snow's favorite movie a financial failure? Oh
well,
my god!
at the time it was.
Yeah, it was.
So I think Carpenter will be fine. Jurassic Park was
fine, yeah.
Jurassic Park was something that nobody thought they could do. Every dinosaur you'd ever seen
Fine too.
was that claymation stop motion shit. You never seen anything like that before. Ever.
Yeah.
What was the other one? It was American Werewolf in London versus Dracula.
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
Well, I mean, vampires.
Now
versus
you
Dracula,
got, and now you got people in Hollywood without makeup. They look like one of those claymations in Jurassic Park.
The alien one you got
That's
right,
true.
if I remember right. But yeah, the werewolf one was wrong, and the thing was wrong. So. But that's just, I mean, it's your show. You run it how you want to run it.
in American Werewolf in Paris, didn't they play the song "I'm Afraid of Americans"?
No, they didn't do the Paris. They did American Werewolf in London.
There's a lot more. There was a lot more that went into those choices than just what movie do you like better. It was like what's going to happen to the director? What's going to happen? Will they never take off? Well,
Right.
there's a lot that of thought that we would put into that
Right.
I was
because
explaining-
one is getting erased. It's never being made.
I was
So
explaining to Loki the reason he picked wrong on American Werewolf was because the the special effects and all that was cutting edge. Got an Oscar for that. But
Yeah.
John Landis got Michael Jackson's attention and ended up doing the Thriller video, which became a phenomenon in itself. So you're
Now
not
that
only
I didn't think.
movies,
Now that I hadn't considered, and I told Snow that I hadn't considered that. I hadn't thought about that.
right?
Captain Neo.
Anyway, there's I could argue these movies all night, but you know, I already went
know
off
you
on
like
Loki.
to talk about your thing.
Yeah, I like to talk about my thing all
Like
the time.
to point at your thing.
Hey, I've heard you're going to get a physical copy of the thing for PS5.
That's right. They just announced that, and
Oh, really?
2 versions of it. You get the bare bones version for $30, I think, and then you can get the quote unquote deluxe version, which has just got some extra shit with it. You know,
That's what I'll be getting. Is the deluxe edition.
that was
So
50.
that is, for those who do not know,
Hey.
that is under. I'll go ahead and share my screen.
It doesn't come out till June, so you guys won't get to watch me play the thing till this summer.
Why don't you
That
just get the
thing.
digital copy? If you know you're getting the physical edition, just get the digital copy and play it first.
Oh, because I kind of promised everybody I'd play some Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't done that yet. And, I wanted to play that for a little while, so
There you go.
that's next
There
on
you
my
go.
list.
He doesn't want to play with a
This
digital
is,
thing.
this is fortunately this is not from Limited Run Games, but no,
Yeah.
no, Thing Remastered is on Switch. Switch
through
with the
Atari.
Deluxe Edition with all the cool goodies there.
Yeah.
PS5 and then PS5 Deluxe Edition with all the goodies.
Does it
Steelbook
come on
too.
Atari?
It's Steelbook. Yeah, it's through Atari, which I thought was kind of cool. And
Yeah,
I
it's
like
through
the
Atari,
poster.
yep. Mm-hmm.
Poster was probably
You know-
small, but
Why
looks
can't
good.
we get the modern day current gen release of E.T.?
You know,
No.
I don't know, but hey, Loki,
Come on, you
know
go
what
ahead
else,
with that. You go ahead
They
with
never
that.
made a
You
sequel to
can
that.
start.
What show back?
I was gonna say, you know what else upsets Snow besides dissing his favorite movie, The Thing?
Oh, here we go.
It's,
Chuck Norris. Yeah. Chuck Norris.
Yeah, it's whatever you do,
Jet Li,
do not
Jackie Chan.
talk bad about his Chuck Norris poster. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
I heard all Chuck Norris could do is pick up his Nordic track and throw it at you.
Wow. I don't have a Chuck Norris poster. I have
It's
a Chuck
called
Norris
a total
You know what,
gem.
Spencer? You know what?
It's not a
Spencer?
Chuck Norris
Now-
poster. It's a
you know
Steven
what,
Seagal
Spencer?
poster. Get it right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hey,
It's
that's
not a-
totally Steven Seagal.
It's
So
not a
so
Chuck Norris
we're
poster.
like we're hanging out. This was like 20 years ago. Me and my buddies are all hanging out. We're talking about who'd kick whose ass. Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, yada yada yada. And my buddy Kent is just so into Chuck. It's just Chuck this, Chuck that. Chuck will beat them all with a wiffle ball bat. And I was like, what is Chuck Norris gonna do? Pick up his Nordic track and throw it at you? And everybody starts laughing, and he's like, I don't have a comeback for that. And I shit you not, Punk Waddle. My friend Chris goes, it's a total gem. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Spencer, would you like 12 factory sealed copies of Concord pull from shelves for $1,000? I'm just
Holy
No,
crap.
thank you.
Why not?
So
it should be in a landfill right here.
Did-
12
with all the pop vinyls that they were
Hey,
cutting
was
off.
was
too.
that game actually fun? I don't. I've been hearing different
I have
different
no
opinions
idea.
on Concord.
I have no
I was
idea.
wondering if I could pick it up.
What a
Well-
steal.
I don't think they're gonna make a steelbook out of that one.
Is that the one that does the transgender character or whatever?
That's the one that got taken down. It was so fucking bad. It was so horrible. They were like, yoink, and they yanked it.
Oh,
Didn't it
no.
like-
This was the we're gonna beat Star Wars in a video game.
This is gonna be the new. This is gonna be the. This is gonna be our Star Wars.
Yeah,
dude.
Sony
This is-
Star
This is gonna
Wars.
be our
7
Star Wars.
years.
Herman Holtz had to resign because of a bunch of disasters.
Service, you're gonna-
Okay,
We're gonna build a franchise out of it. It lasted like 8 days. It had like an 8-day week, and then it
couldn't even
was-
last 10. Couldn't even last 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Yeah,
You see him
Do
pull
you
a
know how
trigger.
little that narrows it down?
My bad.
So it got roasted so bad, but it's like they didn't even let like people like.
Oh
even
shit, we
get-
lost Shelly again.
Yeah, you might lose me too.
Well, he's on his
Um,
phone.
yeah.
They didn't even let like like word of mouth was like so bad. Everyone's just like, "Oh, pull the plug, pull the plug." It was like, "You're not gonna have any like fans like say anything." It's like, no one's a fan right now, and I don't know if we'll ever have fans.
Wow.
Oh,
It's just like, oh, okay. Then why did you press publish? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
this is a great idea. We're gonna
biggest
antagonize our fans.
mistake.
We're gonna call them talentless freaks.
There are people called like, what is it, like game testers or whatnot. They didn't have any like freaking like what, like did they just like go on Tumblr just like, hey, who wants to test their game? And they're just on all trans freaking like rights freaking Tumblr pages.
It's
like, yeah, sure, this game's amazing. Yeah.
It's the gender studies degree major and video game minor hires that had just the right color blue hair, just the perfect nose ring.
Hey, guess what? They got paid to play video games.
So from my understanding, it's I don't know if Spencer can back this up or not, but from my understanding, if I remember correctly, the game testers told them that this is a pisser. This is horrible. You have to do something about this. And they said, thank you for your feedback, but we're not going to take it under advisement. Thank you. And I'm like,
good. Well, then
you're just
flush their
gamers.
ashes down the toilet because they don't deserve any respect. Then
that's how YouTube likes to talk to me too.
Just remember, this is what I got on here screen right now. This is the work of senior concept artist Amanda Kiefer, and it's even more insulting that how good this is completely wasted.
Oh yeah,
this is damn good concept art. You completely wasted on this kind of trash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Well, you know,
it's an interesting like fantasy world, that's for sure.
The same one who said pretty soon these weirdos won't have anything left to play, and now you out of a job.
Yep.
How's it feel right now? I'm sorry.
Well, there'll be more concept art, and there'll be more things that will get picked up by a freaking Japanese or Korean studio.
I did that stream on that Sunday Marketing Live. Was basically alternate title. The East is taking over, and there's nothing we can do about it.
I mean,
Machini, did you see that girl that graduated from what's that damn California college? Not Brown, but the other one.
Berkeley?
No, it's not Berkeley. It's like California State. So this girl spent 12 years at California State. Mm-hmm. She does not have a doctorate. She does not have a master's. She's got like 5 bachelor degrees, right? And they're all in like gender studies and dumb bullshit. Like, I mean, it's all like worthless shit. Yeah. And she's got to graduate. She can't keep going to school. Her parents are cutting her off. He owes $136,000 in student loans. $136,000. She doesn't have a job. She doesn't know how she's going to pay. And when they were like, well, how long do you have to start paying on your loans? And she's like, 2 or 3 months after I graduate. She doesn't have any job opportunities. No one's hiring.
Fault on that. Why?
No one's hiring for that shit.
So yeah, no one's hiring for that shit, and you can't freaking like you can't just like student loans. You can't just like say, hey, I can't pay.
Yeah, like the DEI or the modern audience version of Van Wilder, except for.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at some point you have to be like to the banks that gave her that money. You have to be like, hey guys, you fucked up on this lady. I know she did you dirty, but you guys were stupid too.
Well, like, okay, so there's the whole thing about grants and certain scholarships that people get, and I knew people that were non-traditional, like living out of their car, 50s and 60s, who'd been in this education system forever, milking it. But I don't know how much debt they had and how much they were just able to figure out the system.
I mean, that's
Okay,
probably
so-
a good plan.
I had my general already done when I went back to college. I got my master's in psychology. That ended up, I think, totaling out at like 20 grand. So that's what I owed when I was done, was $20,000. That was hard enough to pay back. That was hard enough to pay off. And I had to pay it off because it's a government thing. I'll just take it out of your taxes if you don't pay it off. But I had to pay that. So I paid it. I paid it off. I worked my butt off. I had to pay that loan. But it was done. I couldn't imagine getting out of a master's degree and them saying, well, you owe, $130 something thousand, and you're going to go to work for people with drug addiction. You're going to go to addiction counseling. Do you know how little addiction counselors make? We don't make shit. I was not the smartest when I decided to do that, but it was something I was passionate about. So that's why I did it. So I'd seen enough friends die from overdosing and drugs and all kinds of stupid bullshit. It was a passion thing, not a I'm going to make a whole bunch of money thing, which was absolutely the wrong thing to go to college for.
Yeah, you need to go to college for money.
That's
to
right.
make money, not to spend
To
it.
make money, not to spend it.
Stupid lady. Dang. Well, and that's what you need to do when you're thinking about making a video game. You gotta make it fun. Why you want to make it fun? Because that's how you make money.
No way,
Guys. You're forgetting that there's the elusive modern audience, and then there's there's
Even
a target audience.
Play, you could still like make lots and lots of money if it's fun, free to play, and it's got a whole bunch of flashy and
it has to have a strong female lead.
If you could dollar up and make her like something like
dollar up,
yeah,
like ones, tens, 20s.
Oh, you got a nice like granite statue, and then you just polish her up till like she's like nice and porcelain.
Oh, like what they're doing with MJ, the modding scene's doing with MJ in Spider-Man 2. Ooh.
Oh yeah, you got like a ugly gargoyle thing, and then you just polish it up and you make it look like an angel statue. Yeah. Yep, that's what you kind of need to do, especially when it's the MJ from the. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
What a sour like mid-level like at
Total
the party like a level like a number 4 on the hotness scale, and that's being generous.
Total Karen, HOA, who runs the HOA on your block, and yeah.
Oof.
That's
Who chew out the waitress and leave them a $2 tip on a $140 bill.
Holy cat! Somebody else made another one.
That's why I got up.
Yeah, they made another one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the left, and then look at the right.
Oh wow.
Look at how, dude, that is what modding is all about right there. Look at that nasty sourpuss Karen, and then they turned her into the MJ we all deserved.
It's kind of hard because they had to do a lot of freaking like.
It's actually not hard.
Back to the left.
Yeah, that's a better shot.
Yeah,
too.
I'm still soft on that one, but it's like. It's a lot better. It's a lot better than the It's a lot better than the other one. I will say.
It's a soft no, Gator.
Yeah, soft no. Yeah. The Jay Leno jaw. Yeah.
Maybe now I can finally finish Spider-Man 2 and not feel like I'm gonna.
I can't. I simply can't. I won't play it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. There's other games out there.
That's right. There's other games out there.
Grand Theft Auto will be here any day now, right after PS6.
Oh yeah.
They're upgrading Grand Theft Auto 5 again. There's going to be a whole new edition of Grand Theft Auto 5 for PC.
Wow.
Okay, so let me get this straight, because Skyrim, please hold my beer. If I'm wrong about this, somebody tell me. we've got the PS3 and the PS3 and the Xbox 360 version of Grand Theft Auto 5. We have got the Xbox One and the PS4 version of Grand Theft Auto 5. We have got the PC, PS4 Pro, Xbox One X version of Grand Theft Auto 5. We have the PS5, PS5 Pro, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, Grand Theft Auto 5, and now we've got the PC Deluxe Edition of Grand Theft Auto 5. How many fucking times are you going to release the same freaking game? And the new online is going to be separate from the old online.
So if it ain't broke, sell it 1,000 trillion times.
Spencer, they're never going to stop milking 5. They're never going to do it.
Well, it's
That's
like
not-
for us Gundam fans, it's like it's another RX-78-2. It's another
RX-78, yeah, it's always
a unicorn.
RX-78. They'll block out a freedom, and then they might bring out another a rotation of either wing or
unicorn.
or
Did they
unicorn.
put it out on the Switch too, right? Like is it on the Switch? The Grand Theft Auto 5?
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, you missed that platform if it is.
Jay with $10 super chat says, at my hospital job a decade ago, I was told that USC and USCLA professors were warning students away from psychology degrees, patient violence, and not paying off the debt unless you got a government job. I actually did because I worked for the prison system for a couple of years. That was the most money I ever made with that degree, and it was barely worth it.
Yeah.
It's just not something that is going to get you a lot of money. It's not. Now the master's degree. If I wanted to go full like psychologist and I had a network and all that shit, then maybe something. But the simple fact that it was drug counseling and the best I could do was working for the prison system. Yeah.
If you're gonna work for peanuts, you might as well do something you love.
And thank you for the $10 super chat. Exactly. Stone Up it's better not just do something you love. Exactly.
Yeah.
Do something you're passionate about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Makini, have you played Cygni? CYGNI?
All right.
No?
Oh, shoot, it's almost 1 o'clock.
He's
I'm gonna
muted.
punch out.
Okay.
All good, Blazing. I've heard some good things about it.
Check it out, dude. The beginning's absolutely awesome.
Yeah, no, it's like a really good return to form for like the old school top-down bullet hells.
Yes. And the chicken, it's like, mwah. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
no problem with the fact that the pilot's chick. Why? Because she is a little hottie.
Well,
Oh yeah.
well, you know, State of Play was a little mediocre though. That's all I'm gonna say.
Snacks, are you getting out of here, brother?
Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock now. I'm gonna have to get some sleep some point tonight. So
Well, we're probably
this
gonna
morning. This morning, technically.
You
All right,
lead
guys.
us out with your what do you got coming up? What do you got happening? What do you have in the future?
I have. If it gets warmer, I'll continue to building some puppets. But right now, I'm building. I'm doing the Char Aznavour cosplay and marionette, the Zaku marionette. So I'm doing that, and I am probably gonna get out some puppet content because I'm way overdue for that. So
Oh
I
yeah,
should have some puppet content out this week as well. So
Hello, Pudgy.
and I'll catch
commercial.
the. What's that?
Commercial.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'll do that too.
I'm
And
playing your
I'll-
old one now, so yeah, I need a new one.
yeah, and I'll get Punk Waddle and me will be on Ironcaster if Ironcaster does it this Monday, and I'll do my nip and nag on Tuesday. So,
Yep.
I'll catch you later, guys. Night, y'all.
night,
Night.
brother.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah, I've been saying that for like the last 3 years. Xbox isn't gonna make any
yep.
more consoles.
I mean,
They're going
It ain't that
complete
hard.
Netflix of gaming. That's
They
what they're
finally
doing.
came
That's
out.
why they bought all the libraries. That is why they bought all the libraries that they've had and shut down the studios, is because they're going to be the Netflix of gaming. That's what they want moving forward.
They're just gonna have a little connector hub, right, for your your controller.
You'll have something for your controller and something that has, yes, it will have a hard drive, but it's not going to have anything else on it besides the hard drive. So it'll probably be like a so many, like a 1 terabyte or a gig stick, whatever. And you plug that in, you Bluetooth your controller, and you play on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And for everybody that's like, you don't have enough ping, you don't have bandwidth to do that. They just came out with the 10K, or the 10 gig, 10 gig down, 10 gig up lines. So yes, they are pushing that, and they're going to get there.
Yeah, there's still places that still have nice DSL or worse.
Punkwater, what do you got coming up?
Oh, just chilling at the ice house, trying to stay positive. You know, like I feel like being a casual gamer, dabbling in there. My talk tomorrow is going to be a little bit more about gaming and kind of it feels like it's the new meta where the algorithm is going and talking about all the games and all the stuff and people talking and the whole thing about if somebody spends, well, the thing that caught my attention was the whole like if somebody spends 200 hours playing video games, they're not worth your time. And then you think about how much 200 hours is and how much time people spend on things that are barely even hobbies, right? So just kind of go into that. But it seems like everybody has something to say about video games, even if they don't care about video games. They just want to catch the wave of the algorithm at this point. But yeah, like I said, trying to chill, trying to stay positive, trying to offer the little waddle perspective and not get too deep into the dumb parasocial drama.
And 200 hours is like lightweight numbers anyway. When I quit playing Star Trek Online, I had over 8,000 hours on Star Trek Online.
Like 200 hours is playing like a mobile game at lunch for part of the year. They just don't get it. They never will. They don't get it. They never will. And it's all to cause bullshit and drama and stupidness. Yeah. What is up, Pudgy? Good to see you, brother. How many hours would it, and don't take this wrong if there are still any ladies watching, but how long does it take some women to put on makeup and get ready in the morning, right? I mean, that could be like an hour a day, right? So it just time and value, right?
Oh my God, these are 90-minute lips.
Yeah.
My grandmother called it putting on her war paint.
It might have been. Especially when you had to tuck and roll her and drop her off at church.
Tuck and roll, Grandma.
Yes, sir. That joke never gets old.
Nope.
Snowed Up, what do you got coming up this weekend, bro?
Tuck and roll show tomorrow night. Possibly some Mario Kart if they can get enough people to riled up play. And what else? Just dropping more content on Rumble and YouTube, and pretty excited for what's coming next because I'm about to break some what do you call it, landmarks or
milestones.
There it is. I'm gonna hit 10K soon. I'm like 1,150 away or something like that, and I'm gonna hit 1K on X again finally, and we're getting close to 1K on Rumble. So things are looking up. I'm not complaining, even though YouTube's been asshole, but we're kicking ass and patriotic puppets on a warpath, man. We ain't gonna slow down for shit. Make Muppets great again and skull and tuck and roll, bitches.
Make Muppets great again and skull and tuck and roll. We will be back Monday we're not going to do another movie stream, so nobody has to worry about that. I think we're going to talk about like collectibles. So we're going to be talking about collectibles and shit like that on Monday. There is an absolute banger of a thumbnail we're going to have that looks really freaking cool, that I'm really proud of my artist for doing all the thumbnails recently. She has been kicking ass and taking names and not taking any prisoners. Like tonight,
that was good. I like
having the bearded snow warrior. That I thought was like, holy shit, his beard's on fire. And she was
That's
like,
what
I
I was
know, it's fucking cool,
That's
isn't it?
awesome.
That is really, really.
A little face would melt though, but yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
Because
supposed to look past that, Loki. Jeez.
we're all, you know, firebugs here in Valhalla, but Snowdub's a snowman, so
That's funny. I
Fire and
couldn't
ice.
tell when I first saw it. I thought his face was on fire, and then I was like, "Oh, it's a beard." Yeah.
it's a
Oh, you
beard.
should have. Oh, you missed a golden opportunity. You called it a show of fire and ice.
Good point.
you know what's funny is it's a shame DJ Ronnie didn't make it because for some reason the SNL shorts, because of the 50 and everything popping up, it reminded me of when Rihanna was on SNL a decade or so ago and Lonely Island was doing their stuff and kind of keeping SNL alive. But they did the Shy Ronnie two like digital short clips where they go and they start rapping, and then Andy Samberg mumble raps until she leaves the room, and then he just goes really, really hard. And then she comes back and he's like, "Mew, mew, 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 mew." And it because DJ Ronnie G and Shy Ronnie, and it just
Yeah, Snowdub's going Super Saiyan. All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Wait, did y'all get more for me?
What? No. What?
I think, did you skip the Mac? You didn't skip Mac, did you?
Did I skip Mac?
Yeah, you did.
You skipped the Mac.
Mahogany, dude.
Son of a bitch.
I can't believe I skipped Mahogany. It's because we lost Snacks. That's why. It's because
How
Snacks
dare
dropped
you.
out.
Yeah, you
I'm
lose
so
Snacks.
sorry.
Yeah,
No
We're going to have sex to Lou later.
Lost Snacks and skip
Spencer.
the Macs. No.
I lost Snacks
All
and
right,
skipped the Max. Holy shit. I'm sorry, brother. Seriously.
well,
my
all I
apologies.
can say is I got something I want to share. It's a little intro.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. Snowdub, you're gonna love it, by the way.
All right.
We can't hear it.
Son of a. You know what?
I mean, I can hear like it playing in the background, but I can't hear it.
Okay, hang on. Let me share my screen real quick.
Later, Adam.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me share my screen real quick. You're gonna love this. Y'all gonna love this.
GREGMILLER. Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Hold on.
I think the biggest thing, especially for this podcast and the conversation we're trying to have here, that I'm trying to lead here, I should say, more than we're trying to have, is that I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm asking you to vote for Kamala Harris. Like, you can do whatever you want. And again, if you feel like you need to sit this out and that you don't want to be a part of this and you can't vote because of a single issue, I'm not going to tell you to vote for it. I'm going to ask you to vote for her and get over that, because I think this race is too important, that there is too much on the line. And
I don't know.
It's hard to level up your own characters when you're dismantling democracy.
is that I'm not telling you who to vote for.
Oh my
I'm
God.
asking you to vote for Kamala Harris.
Uh-huh.
No.
Hold on.
Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
Oh. Oh.
You can't make this.
That's my next video. And it's coming out tomorrow morning, y'all.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Did you see Twitter, Loki?
What?
Yeah.
We all got tagged to it. McCracken's up to his tricks again.
Oh shit! What did you do?
Yeah, it's probably what I was trying to find. Are you talking
The
about the
Cholo
Mexican-
thing?
Yeah,
it's
the
freaky
Mexican
how
animated
much it
bird.
looks like him. It's like, whoa.
So
Yeah, it's
essentially,
getting
Greg
good.
Miller of kind of unfunny made that little thing over at the Dice Awards, and it reminded me of that little clip he made of him saying, I'm not telling you to vote for the other candidate. I'm asking you to vote for the other candidate and get over it. Well,
no, you don't get it. I'm asking you to.
Yeah, but you can't really say F Elon when you pay for your verification. Well, not only do you have a blue check mark, but your company's got a gold check mark, and it's like $1,000 a month for your gold check mark, by the way. So okay. I'm just saying.
Wow, that's incredible. Look at that.
Come on, that's fantastic.
And that's like really good.
That is awesome.
I'm kind of freaked out by it. Like
I thought that was an interview. I was like, damn, you did a live interview with Mike.
Whoa. Like that's really good CGI.
Yeah, that is really, really good.
I think
Holy
this is
shit.
part of a new Fanta commercial. With that.
Wow. Nice work. Release that, McCracken.
Hey, we all know there's a
I saw that one earlier.
But this one is gonna have you like, damn, homie, that's what's up. You know, this is Cholo Fit. The first one we're gonna get started with is Cholo Squats. Eh? Whether you're locked up, or you have a homie barbecue and it's time to represent with your peacock,
It's Cholo Squats.
We all know
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
On that note, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we will see you next week on The Late Show. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace.
Skull
tuck and roll.
Skull and tuck and roll, bitches.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.